My name is Human Afshania. My student number is 101466119. So as you can see, here these are my databases. I'm just gonna show you them first. Uh, for the part A, this is my tennis database. So as you can see, these are the features. I put temperature, humidity, and windy. And the last column is the answers. You can see this as yes or no. This is a NAMI data. And also for COVID, I have this data. I put three features: fever, cough, fatigue. These are just like random, and 0 and 1 as the answer. The last column is. So, uh, so for the COVID code, as you can see, I needed to import some data. So I imported a NumPy array because we're gonna do some calculation for it. And then I imported the decision tree classifier. It's like our AI brain, and we need to train them, and we need to split our data. So that's why I imported the train test split. And then we wanna test the accuracy. We wanna see like how our AI like did. And as you can see, first I import my data. I use try and except. So if you couldn't find it, it's just gonna give this error. And if you could find it, it's gonna say it's data loaded successfully. As you can see, this is the answer. And then also if it's we want our data to not to be 0. So if it's 0, it's just gonna say this is empty. And then as you can see here, when I split our data to x and y, to the features and answers. And that's what I did. I labeled them x and y. And then we're gonna import our like AI and agent, uh, and we call them model. And we're gonna train them first. And as you can see, uh, we just put like function fit. It means we're just training them. And then we want to predict it. We want to test it. We use a predict function. And at last, we're just gonna compare them together with this accuracy function. And that's why we imported at the beginning. And you can see the accuracy is 44%. And it's not good. And at last, we're just gonna print them. This is the actual label and predicted, and it's not really good. Try to do better. And then in part A, the tennis. So we kind of did the same. We import NumPy array because we want to do a vector, like some calculation. Classifier, same. Also, we want to convert our data, like our strings to numbers. So that's why I imported this one. And then we did the same. We're just gonna import it, and also it shouldn't be empty. Our data, if it's empty, just gonna give this error. And then we're gonna split our data to x and y. And then here I converted the real data to numbers. And here we have try except. Here so the features, the column I had, I put them in the 2D, two-dimensional arrays. And if it's not possible, it's just gonna give this error. And then we imported our AI engine. We're gonna train them, and also I put new samples. These are unseen samples. We're just gonna for the testing. And same, we're just gonna put them like convert them to numbers because these are like strings. And this is try except. And for the predictions, for the testing, we use model.predict. And as you can see, here I'm just gonna print them. If it's gonna be successful, it's gonna show the data load successfully.